This is our 21st year. In past years we've had a certain format, but this one is different because this is really an artist's vision. We're bringing in an artist to come up with a vision for it, and us to all work collaboratively towards that vision. And so it teaches that lesson about the uniqueness of an artist's ideas and working within the context of somebody's, expressive idea.
So this whole thing is 5 separate panels that are going to be hanging down from where like the skylights are, and they're going to be stitched together with the Kaleidoscope panel in the center. Each panel does have a title to go along with the greater Grandfriends theme, and something that is important to me in my work that I wanted to stress with the kids is about expressing our feelings, about relationships, which are complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. We started off with the animals class with this 7th and 8th grade, right? Since we're going with the Grandfriends theme, we went with pets, but it didn't have to be your actual pets. It could be fantasy pets. So we had a lot of...
We have a whole range.
Yeah, a whole range of, from my tabby cat at home to fantasy dinosaur amalgam with armor,
Yeah.
So it's perfect. And then we went to 5th grade to do block printing on fabric, which is great. They had pre-cut. The assignment was to make pre-cut blocks.
Pre-cut blocks, little printing blocks.
Yeah,
and the idea was to do an image that had to do with home.
So so like either your house, interior, exterior, or like a place.
An ideal home,
right,
or a
like
fantasy
a tent,
home.
a fantasy home. I think we had, there's some castles, some tree houses. And then we did 1st grade stenciling. So that was really great because we had flower and leaf stencils, but we also had plus signs or X's, which I use a lot in my work. It's kind of like X marks the spot, or plus, like adding things to another. So it's starting to talk about symbols.
Right.
3 more classes.
What?
We're working hard today. So we're going to start off with natural dyeing with the 2nd grade. And so what we're going to create is coffee cup ring stained clouds. We created some coffee, some tea, paprika, and turmeric all in water to have a color palette. And we're going to dip the bottoms of the mugs and create sort of like circular cloud shapes and a gradient. So that'll be really fun on cotton to talk, and to sort of an intro to natural dyeing on cotton. And then after that, we're going to do some tie dyeing, which is going to be the spring and fall leaf part of the installation, because we're going to have sort of a seasons transition, because we have our friends all year. Also how our relationships evolve, much like the seasons. You know, it's not always perfect, and so we're kind of using symbolism to represent that.
Oh, well, now we're doing 4th grade, so they're going to be doing the snipping, the cutting.
Right.
Yeah.
So what they're going to do is they're going to make a lot of choices about color. So I created, we're going to use the same stencils that I created for the 1st grade to create 3D elements. So they're going to pick out from fabric swatches and play with color and create 3D forms and flowers and leaves and arrows and X's. So, and those are going to be forms that are either going to be sewn on top of the quilts or kind of like hanging off in vines.
So this year we were speaking about installation art more. And
Yes.
They're not always making a piece of artwork that is their sole contribution.
So,
right? Like that there's this
collaborative.
idea, right? Community and collaborative, and that happens a lot, whether we're talking about fine artists or designers.
Or community art, public art,
Right.
all that stuff is very much collaboration, even if it's headed up by one artist. I mean,